Alright, welcome back to part 2 of the roof. More importantly, the steel for the roof. I know it's been a long time since we had some content out, so hopefully this will fill in those gaps. And then after the roof, I'm sure we'll have some more video out shortly on kind of all the framing process. But let's get into it. Rachel's here cutting a lot of panels for us to finish out the roof. And then, yeah, we'll just watch that process for a bit. Another good day out here at the property. Finished some of this valley here, almost to the peak. One more and we'll be at the peak. It was a little tricky, but we'll get there. We'll see how tomorrow goes. So after Rachel had cut and bent all those panels, basically just bring them up with that telehandler there and start laying them out. You can see we're putting down some cedar breather before we put the steel down. That allows the kind of any moisture that collects underneath it, like condensation and stuff, that it allows it to kind of dry out a lot faster without kind of sitting on top of the roof. Just another protective layer there. It was a pain in the butt having to walk and install the steel with that cedar breather there in the way, but it's a lot better for protection purposes, I think, at least from what we did research on. When we get to the porch areas, I didn't film a lot of that porch area, but we didn't use the cedar breather there because we really didn't need it. All right, another long day out here at the property. Had a work trip this week, so I wasn't able to actually get out here and work in the afternoons. Rachel was able to get out here and bend some steel and try and plane down some more columns for us, but we were all able to get out here this weekend, or this Saturday, I guess. We finished the house steel, well, all the panels. I still got to do the end walls, side walls around the chimney there. Still got to do the box eaves on the gable ends. And then just finish up some trims, and then we'll start on finish the garage roof here. Probably start tomorrow. It might be another weekend, I think, before we could fully finish the garage and stuff, but we're getting there. Yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes. All right, some more glorious drone footage. There'll be a lot of drone footage in this video just because we forgot to capture a lot of the porch steel being thrown up, so yep. But you can see we've got the roof done here, minus the ridge cap. Started getting partial of the garage there done. It looks like that chimney, sidewall, and end wall is done there as well. And yeah, just a lot of panels to be installed. In this one, we got a good portion of the garage done. Again, the telehandler pivotal, being able to move that scissor lift around and stuff, but it's looking good here. You can see our neighbor's house quickly coming up. Definitely jealous at how quickly their house came together. Looks really good too. But yep, another flyby here. I really love the steel on the house. It looks so good. The pollen, when the pollen gets on there, it does look a little green, but a good rain will wash that off, and we just love the look of the steel. All right, another awesome day, evening out here at the property. It's been a while since I made an update, or took video, I guess, but we've got a good amount done. Finished the house fully. Got the box eaves here on this gable end done. I got the box eave on the back of the house done. I've got the little ridge cap there. I did the sidewall and end wall around the chimney. Still working on getting that ridge cap up on the main part of the house, but we also got the garage roof done. Still got this little section here to do. But I'll do that whenever we get done with the other side of the garage. We've got maybe 10 more panels on the back side of the garage, and then got to do the boxed eaves and then the ridge cap there on the garage, and then steel will be done. And we're looking forward to that being done. Well, I lied. The steel will be done for now until we get these darn porches fully built out, and then we got to do the steel on those. But I think we're going to switch to doing some interior framing next after the house is done, or the roof on the house and the garage is done, just so we can send back that telehandler and save a little bit of money until we're ready for the porches. But yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes. All right, so another awesome evening out here at the property after work. Rachel and I finished up all of the roof steel on the garage. So all the full panels, all the little bitty guys to finish up the edges are on. I still need to do the boxed eaves here at the gable end, sort of like how I did the house one up there. And then do all the ridge caps on both the house and the garage. And then we are done with the roof steel for the house and the garage. Still need to do the porches and stuff, but I still got to build the little porch gable thing first. But we're probably going to do some interior framing so we could get some of the trades in and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see how this weekend goes. All right, another great day out here at the property after work. Didn't get much done today because I was late getting out here, but got all the main panels there on the overhang, got some little fascia there as well. Hopefully tomorrow after work I can finish just a little extra pieces of steel, and then I could do the boxed eaves and then the side wall and then the ridge cap, and hopefully I could get it done tomorrow if I get out here a little earlier. Still got the ridge cap on the roof to do. The house one is all done. So yeah, not too much more, and we'll be able to hopefully start on the interior. We'll see how tomorrow goes. All right, final shot of the garage and house roof being done. We hit the inside interior for a little bit, and then we'll come back and start on the porches. Those are all in picture form, and we'll see those here shortly. Okay, starting on the porch gables, just laying out the kind of gable beams and stuff there. Starting to install them. Got the purlins up, some of the zip you can see starting to go up, starting to take shape. Looks great. And then here it is, pretty much done. The columns and the one beam that's stained, we're kind of gonna basically sand that all off when we go back and restain everything. We should have just left them raw like these ones here, and then came back and stained them. But it was important that we got all this up because you can see how wet that was. We wanted to cover up the porches so that we can get to creating the doors, and so that they stay protected and stuff. So there's that one done. Purlin's starting to go up on the back porch version. And then the zip and everything all on that one and ready to go for underlayment and steel here shortly. Don't pay attention to anything else but the roof. I know there's doors and trim and everything, but this video is about the roof, so just look at the roof. There's the steel all done on the front porch. And then another nice shot of the front porch. And then here we are starting on the back porch. the longest run, I guess, starting on the valleys there. That one was kind of tricky, again, because the valley kind of dies directly into the house, so trying to get everything to line up perfectly was important. You can see here how things lined up. I wouldn't say surprised, I would say I planned it to be perfect, but it is nice when things actually line up with your plans and stuff. But yeah, another final view of how everything looks. We were very excited about how it turned out. We're definitely very excited about being done with it. I think the roof was the biggest pain in the ass of this whole process. But yeah, we're excited to start working on the next bit. And then a final drone view of the entire roof being done finally. It feels like it took a whole year just to get this damn roof done. But a lot of it was, split between everything else, the interior framing, which we'll have next video on, etc. And look, the neighbor's house is pretty much done. It's crazy. It looks so good too, so definitely excited for them. But yeah, we'll catch up in the next video, which should all be about the interior framing, the first level and the second level. The trades have already came in, so hopefully we'll get some info on that as well. But appreciate your guys' time. Thanks for watching our video, and we'll catch you next time.